Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff. A group with a whole lot to prove here today. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That's an important first down on that running play. On the ground, it's Alexander. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Back's got it again. Jukes to get free. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Here's the handoff. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
First and 10 play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And the punt will land in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork on the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. The pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down at 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught, completion. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Running a quarterback sneak here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.